My point is just don't complain about it unless
Yeah.
you are the one who can fill the seats,
That's true.
you know? And those are the things that I think comics don't, either they're in denial about or you just don't want to think about it.
Yeah.
But I just feel like those things set comics apart
Mm.
from, it's like the mentality and the attitude,
Mm.
you know?
Wait, Lynn, you're not talking to me, are you? Because I've been complaining a lot, so I feel like.
You haven't been complaining to me.
Oh, okay. I've been complaining to everyone.
That's hilarious. I haven't heard anything about you
Oh, okay,
complaining.
thank God. So it's not about me.
You're
everyone.
hilarious. That's funny. Are you talking about me? Because I've been complaining. You're so
No.
aware of yourself.
Oh no, because
We
I
all
got-
complain.
Oh, that's good.
We all complain. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, complain and then
Yeah.
change your attitude.
Got it. Yeah, I changed my attitude. Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, I
Because
just
we
got.
all have moments.
Yep.
Fuck, I complain. I'm like, fuck this. Listen, I'll be real with you guys. Like, I'll look at a really hot girl on social media who does really well and gets booked all over the place,
Oh yeah.
and may not be as funny or may not write as many punchlines, but they do it. And at first, I'm like, damn, that sucks. I have to work all hard and you know what I mean, and write
Mhm.
punchlines in order to get booked. And then I just be like, you know what? That's their hustle, though, and that's their path, and that's their
Mm.
gift, and that's what they're good at. I just have to find my hustle and my niche.
That's true.
People are not coming to me for fucking crop tops.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a nice area and a nice, real nice. How much is this apartment?
2K.
Fuck, that's a lot. But you're also in a nice area.
Yeah. I got laid off, so I'm not sure how much I can afford it, but I could afford it when I first moved.
It's okay, we're coming together. You have rich parents?
No, I just have some savings. I'll
mean,
be
do-
alright.
Are your parents able to help you at all?
No. I just need to get a job.
You just what?
I just need to get a job soon.
You haven't had a job since you moved here?
Well, I got laid off.
Oh, that's right. Well, what were you doing?
I was working in tech, a data analyst.
How do you keep your stuff so clean?
Oh, thank
Do you
you.
clean?
Yeah, I clean a lot.
You do?
Yeah,
Fuck. Do you ever want kids?
kind of. But maybe it's not bad if I don't have kids.
You're like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be.
Yeah. Oh, it's rolling then.
Oh, it is?
But it's good because we have a lot of genuine, what is it?
Genuine
shots.
conversations? Yeah. Can I eat this or is it gonna
Yeah,
annoy
we're
you?
gonna eat the whole time.
Terry
Thank you
got
for coming.
Terry introduced me to baklava.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. And this is Indian.
I think it's everywhere, but like it's mostly in like Middle East.
It's Middle East.
I got it from an Armenian bakery.
I don't know anything about this, but listen, if you guys don't know, this bachelor here is very clean. This is a very clean apartment.
Say it louder, Lynn.
Oh, hella clean. This is a very clean.
Thank
How
you.
would you feel? Do you date men or women, or do you not talk about it?
Oh no, it's just woman. I'm
Okay.
straight. I'm very late.
You're
and
straight? Okay. What if she's not clean?
Huh?
Like, what would you do if she's not clean?
I would be very upset.
What if you really liked her? What if she was like really attractive and you liked everything else about her?
I would be very upset.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a deal breaker?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, now you know, ladies.
Do you know Josh Snyder at Flappers? I think he would do the same thing. He's super OCD. Like, you
Is
can't
he
even-
really?
You can't even give him up. Sorry, I need to cut this out. But
I'm always running. I'm always trying to hug him.
oh yeah.
I'm always like, Josh, what's up? I'm always trying to hug him. And I guess it's harder to say no to me because I'm a woman, you know?
It must be.
But anyway, this is delicious. Thank you. And he made tea. So women,
Oh, yeah.
he likes, what is this called again? Baklava.
Yeah.
And green tea.
Do you like tea? Do Cambodians drink tea?
Mm-hmm. I'm more of a coffee drinker, though.
Oh really? I have coffee too. I should make coffee.
No, you're good. This is great.
Great. All right, Lynn. Thanks so much for coming.
Of course.
Lynn lives in Alhambra.
Mm-hmm.
Lynn, we were just saying that Lynn booked me when I first moved here.
I do.
She didn't even know who I was, so thank you so much for that. Lynn is Cambodian-American.
Uh-huh. It's Cambodian. I was born in Thailand.
What, really?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, I know. But I was born in Thailand. I was here when I was 6 months old.
Oh, really?
So
What
my mom
happened
had
there?
me in the refugee camps in Thailand
Oh, shoot.
on the way to America during the Khmer Rouge and all that good stuff. And then when we came here, so that's why I don't have an accent, really. I'm very American, but I was born in Thailand. I'm not a citizen.
Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
Are you green card?
I have a green card. Yeah.
Nice. I hear a lot about Cambodian refugees, but is that because of like the politics there? You know, and they all moved to America? No.
You're hella asking the wrong person.
Oh, but aren't you one of the refugees?
Yeah, but I was a baby.
Ah,
My parents were.
got it.
My parents would know more about that. You know, and then when my parents tried to tell me about it, I don't think I was too young to even understand what they
That
were
makes
saying.
sense.
You know what I mean? They're like trying to tell me stories. I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's more my parents.
But you grew up in California?
Yeah, I was. So when we came to America, all I know is that we landed in Long Beach.
Yeah.
And we lived in California, and then we moved to Houston, Texas, and then I moved back to Long Beach. So we moved to Texas. I remember us doing well there. They made more money. They had good jobs.
Oh, wow.
And then my parents moved back to California, thinking that it was going to help with show business because my parents were in show business.
What, really?
Mhm.
What are they doing?
My dad was the first to create Cambodian music videos.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
You mean American music video?
No, Cambodian. It's in Cambodian with
Really?
Cambodian music. Yeah. And then, so they thought that they would make more money with that here, but not really. It didn't work out.
Well, I thought you said they had a career in Houston, Texas.
Mm-hmm. Their career was normal stuff. Like my dad worked for a bread factory. My mom worked for
really?
911. You know, it was like they had regular jobs.
Huh.
And the cost of living out there is so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember it?
I remember it vaguely. I just remember it being a bigger house, and we weren't financially struggling as much. And then when we moved to Long Beach, I was old enough to realize that we didn't have as much money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But was Long Beach like good for you guys, or?
I didn't learn that. I didn't learn my first Cambodian cuss word till I moved back to Long Beach.
oh, things were that bad?
Because my parents just didn't talk like that, and there were no Cambodian kids in Houston when I went to school.
Yeah.
When I came to Long Beach,
Long
everybody's Cambodian, and
what,
they were
really?
like, "Yeah, Long Beach is a heavy Cambodian area."
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to go get some Cambodian food there.
Yes, you do. Go to Hat Hiang restaurant.
Wait, Long Beach, is that like Laguna Beach?
Close. It's like borderline OC and LA. You know.
It's a nice area. Well, because if you go to the beach a lot.
The beach area is nice, and then there's also like the really, like not nice areas.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So when did you start pursuing comedy in Los Angeles?
In 2018, I was 38, and I had a baby in 2016, and I lost my mojo, and I was like, I need to do something to get my mojo back.
Wait, I think we need to go back a little bit before that. I'm sorry. Okay, so you graduated high school?
98.
In Long Beach?
Monterey Park, San Gabriel Valley.
Oh, really?
San Gabriel High School.
And then what happened?
I graduated. So we moved to Long Beach.
No.
We lived in a bad neighborhood. My uncle's car got stolen. My mom decided to move. So we moved to Monterey Park, San Gabriel Valley area, where all the Chinese people are. Because she said it would be safer, and it was. So I went to junior high and high school in San Gabriel Valley. And then after that, and then my parents got divorced when I was 15.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so then, no, it was for the better. They needed to be divorced. And then...
my parents got divorced too.
Yeah. But some parents need to be divorced.
Oh, yeah.
Not everyone needs to stay together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why? You don't stay together for the kids. Sometimes you need to divorce for the kids.
Oh, yeah. Was it just you?
Me and my brother.
Oh, younger? You're older?
Mm-hmm. I have a younger brother.
Where is he?
He's living in a boarding care. He's bipolar schizophrenic.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just don't talk about him a lot. I haven't written any jokes about him or anything.
Do you see him a lot?
Not really. I see him when I can see him. You know? Because life.
Sorry to hear that.
No. He's good though. He's fine.
How old is he?
He's 7 years younger than me. I'm 45. So he's 38. Mm-hmm.
And then?
My parents got divorced. And then after high school, I traveled a lot for work, etc.
Where'd you travel?
I lived in the East Coast for a
Oh,
little
shit.
bit. What happened?
Oh no.
Oh, I thought I spilled something.
No, I'm from the
I'm
East
afraid
Coast.
to spill things in your place.
No, I can just do the thing. You can spill whatever. No, there's a lot of shit all over the floor.
No, I moved to the East Coast and
Where?
and I lived in Connecticut.
Really?
In Jersey.
I didn't know that.
For a while. So I'm kind of familiar with New York.
Nice.
Came back.
Did you like the East Coast?
Yeah, I like the East Coast. I don't like it to live. I like it to visit, and I like the people.
Yeah.
I like the people. They're very different from LA. But it's so much more like gritty out there. It's so gritty. It's very gritty. It's real. It's raw. The people are different. It's like it's not as fluffy and shiny as Hollywood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember coming back from when I moved back here from New York. I offended so many people because I was so straightforward.
Yeah.
You know, in New York, they're very straightforward and very.
Well, I feel like you're still pretty straightforward.
I am. I still have it in me. Yeah. Sometimes you have to be like that.
Yeah. And then wait, what were you doing for work-wise?
I was a restaurant manager.
Really?
Waitress, yeah. I even lived in Dallas for a little bit to open new restaurants.
Really? What kind of restaurants?
It was called Life Kitchen. It was a health food restaurant. That was before its time.
Huh.
It came out with like gluten-free and vegan. Yeah, way before.
Oh. Why were you doing that? Did you like it?
Because I just knew that's just what I knew. Because I waitressed my whole life. So I knew the restaurant industry my whole life, and I'm a good manager. I didn't know this at the time, but it's just in me to manage well. And then they moved me, and then I learned how to be a trainer. So then they had me travel to open new stores.
Oh, really?
Open new restaurants.
That's pretty cool.
It's cool, but it was not my dream. It was just something I liked doing at the time because I got to travel.
But you didn't know your dream was to pursue comedy.
I knew I was an actor.
Oh, really? How'd you know that?
I knew I was, because I've always been an actor.
Oh, really? That's cool.
I didn't know that I was going to be good at stand-up because that looks hard. Stand-up is hard.
Yeah.
It's always going to be hard. I don't think stand-up will ever be easy for me. Acting is easier.
Yeah. Acting is easier for you? That's nice. I'll never ever feel that. So I can see that. You seem like very expressive person.
Yeah, but I do better with dramatic acting than I do with comedy.
Ah, I see.
Because my comedy is also not very serious. My comedy is not goofy. Not really. Yeah, so.
I thought, by the way, this is completely unrelated, but when I came to the Crow show, you were killing it. You were probably the best.
Oh, at the taping?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nice of you to come to the taping.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a taping. I just saw it because you were doing it.
It
was really good.
Taping. Thank you. They haven't even released it yet.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
I know. I'm just trying to get that footage.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, but no, stand-up will always be hard. I think no matter what, like no matter how long I've done it, it's always going to be hard because there's always going to be nights where it's not your audience or,
exactly,
or man, that joke didn't land or whatever it is,
Yeah. Or like you're not 100%.
Yeah, and it's your own writing, you're directing yourself because acting, you're reading someone else's lines. Right? So
that's true, yeah.
So it's easier for me to act.
Really?
Than to write stand-up and do stand-up.
So do you still want to be more of an actress
than
a comedian?
Do I want to be more of an actress than a comedian? I want to do both. I know that sounds really generic, but...
Nah.
I'd like to have a series. Like, I'm going to come out with my own web series.
Awesome.
I'd like that. I just don't know. I don't know where my path is yet. I don't know where, I'm still new enough to, like, I don't know, solidly, like, where I'm going with it yet.
Yeah. Do you look up to people like Kristen Wiig or like Jim Carrey?
I like Wanda Sykes.
Oh, yeah. Wanda Sykes is awesome.
I like Wanda Sykes. I like Chappelle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You like Chappelle?
Well, I do, but he doesn't act too much. Right?
Oh, yeah. He does more like skits.
No, yeah. That's true. Oh, yeah. That's true.
Oh, but like actors, I look up to like Meryl Streep, Kate Blanchett, Sandra Bullock.
Oh, Kate Blanchett, yeah.
Sandra Bullock's funny.
That's true.
I love Kristen Wiig. I love Tina Fey.
Yeah.
I love Wanda. Julia Louis-Dreyfus is funny.
Oh, yeah. Elaine.
Elaine is funny. But like Meryl Streep. I said Meryl Streep already, right? Dramatic actress. She's great. Mm-hmm. But in stand-up, Wanda Sykes is like my number one.
Also, Jodie Foster.
You like Jodie Foster?
Yeah, but she's a lesbian.
Oh yeah. But no, I like Jodie Foster too.
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie.
Nah.
She's not a comedic actress, but I like her.
Really?
You don't like her?
I don't like her.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't really think so.
You don't think she's a good actress?
Well, no, I don't have to say that.
He's like, I wouldn't go that far.
But some people say that she's like a sex symbol. I don't really find her sexy.
Who do you find sexy?
What's her name? Emily McAdams? No, Rachel McAdams.
Oh, you like Rachel
Yeah.
McAdams? Ooh. Oh, so you like the good girl vibe. Yeah. Angelina Jolie's not a good girl vibe.
I guess.
You like the wholesome vibe.
Yeah.
Like a minx. Like she's wholesome, but she can be naughty.
I wasn't really thinking that deep into it.
But that's her type.
Leon, do you know when's your birthday? Like
New Year's Eve, December 31st.
Oh, you're Capricorn.
I'm a Capricorn, yeah. You?
November 24th.
That's Sagittarius?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice. You know your sun sign.
I know my signs, yeah. I know my astrology.
Nice.
I mean, basics. I don't know, like deep.
I'm super into astrology. But anyways, I have a theory that, the attraction-wise it's probably just a theory, but you know what I mean? Like Angelina Jolie and I probably don't get along. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but it's just a theory. So, how'd you meet the? Can I ask?
Yeah.
The husband, or the
baby daddy?
Yeah, baby daddy. Sorry.
I met the baby daddy on OkCupid.
Oh, no way!
Yeah.
You were ahead of your time.
Yeah. But it was only a 2-night stand, so I only saw him twice. And
Wow.
the baby was like, "Oops!" It was like a
You moved fast.
one-time thing. Yeah, the baby just came out like, "Oops!" I didn't listen, Terry. I didn't think that I would ever be pregnant.
Really?
I didn't think that was in my stars.
Oh.
Like I didn't think stand-up was in my stars either.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And then I got pregnant off of like one night, and I was like, "Damn!"
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
And it was off of the first date too.
yeah. Because he was only here for 2 weeks. He lives in India.
What?
Yeah, he only came here to visit he came here for work.
He was Indian.
Mhm.
Your son is half Indian.
Mhm.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. He's Indian. He's an engineer. He came out for work.
Wow.
He was here for 2 weeks. That's why I only saw him twice. That's why when people want kids, I always say, like, if it's meant to be, it's going to be. Because I was never one to be like, I always wanted kids. I can't wait.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, I was like, I don't know if I'll ever have kids. I'm like, maybe I'll adopt.
Mm.
And then, bam.
But by the time this person left back to India, why didn't you think about
I didn't like him like that.
what?
Why did I think about being with him?
Oh yeah.
I didn't like him like that.
Oh okay.
You don't, Terry,
But you still want to keep the baby?
yeah. Because I was already 36.
Oh, I see.
35 when I got pregnant. So I was like, what's my excuse? I'm
Oh
not gonna,
wow.
yeah.
How old is your son now?
8.
Oh. He doesn't. Well, I've seen him a couple times. He
Yeah.
doesn't seem Indian.
He's half Indian. I'm Cambodian, half Indian.
Interesting.
I know, yeah. But yeah, I didn't like him like that. I didn't want to be in a relationship with him.
Mm. Do you think you're attracted to Indian men because
No.
Cambodia is close to India or something?
I'm not even attracted. I'm not even attracted to Indian men.
But you had a one-night
I
stand
had
with
one
this guy.
because he was cute and funny, and
Oh,
I wanted
really?
to see what it was like to date somebody, to go out with someone Indian. I just curious, and he was attractive enough,
Interesting.
and he made me laugh.
Oh.
Why do funny men get get laid all the time, and funny women don't always get laid? Why is that, Terry?
I don't get it at all, so your theory is wrong.
Well, then, Terry, you need to be funnier.
Oh, by the way, Lynn, did I tell you?
Uh-huh.
This is a true story, but I got laid from somebody I met at the comedy Chateau, not any
Shut
of the
up.
staff.
I know, like a comic?
No, a guest.
Woo!
I know, right?
She came up to you and was like, "You're funny."
Yeah.
And then what?
And then she offered to buy me dinner, and then she bought me dinner, and then I brought her back here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Am I sitting anywhere?
No.
Okay. But so was she older or younger or what?
Older.
She was white,
No, a little
Asian.
beach was Korean.
Oh.
I know, right? Anyway, that's just a little shout out to Comedy Chateau.
Wow, it worked wonders for you. Look at
I
you.
know, right?
But no, I saw your set at the Ice House.
Oh, thank you.
You write jokes. I appreciate
yeah,
that.
that was a while ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the baby's born, and then you had depression.
No,
But you said you were going through something.
I just lost my mojo. Like I
Oh,
just lost my swag because when you have a kid, all you do is focus on the kid.
Yeah.
And moms, you don't do anything else. You start losing yourself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because anything else makes you feel guilty. Like.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was a single mom, so I was with him all the time. And then I finally was like, you know what? I wanted to go back to acting. And then I said, let me try stand up just for fun, see if I like it.
Where'd you go?
I did Pretty Funny Women class.
Oh, what's her name again?
Lisa Sunstead.
Yes.
And then I did Bobby Oliver's class at Dow
Oh,
Comedy
really?
Studio.
Wow.
I took both classes at the same time because I was for real.
Oh, wow.
And then I did both their grad shows, and then it took off from there.
Were you pretty good from the beginning?
No, I sucked.
Really?
When I was the worst in class.
What? No way.
Like the worst. Like I didn't know how to write a
crazy.
joke. I was shy. Like I was not. No, I'm not naturally class clown. Like I'm not like that.
But you're good now.
Well, I mean, it depends who you ask, right?
Yeah. Whenever I see your writings.
Yeah, I pride myself on writing jokes, because a lot of comics sometimes they don't write punchlines.
Yeah.
Because we have internet comedy now and whatever else. Right? You know what I mean? Where it's like personality. You're more of a funny personality versus like a comic who writes punchlines. And I've always wanted to be a comic. I'm not a internet funny personality.
Me neither.
So
did you learn like the stuff from like Bobby Oliver?
I learned how to write jokes from both Lisa and Bobby.
Interesting.
And once they taught me how to write a joke.
Yeah.
That's all I needed. I was like, oh, here we go. And they said you had to go to open mics, and I was like, oh my god, it was so scary.
Yeah.
Open mics are horrible. But this was before I knew that everyone at an open mic was horrible. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I thought I was gonna be like the only one that was horrible.
Oh.
But everybody at an open mic is horrible.
2018, right?
Huh?
2018. So Joe Menendez still must have been around, and Josh and Flappers and First of all,
well, my first stand-up show was at Flappers.
Ah, no way. Are you tight with like Flappers?
No, but it was because the graduation showcase was.
I see.
So the first show was at Flappers, yeah, and then fun? It was fun.
Yeah,
it was fun, but like for me, I had to learn how to have confidence because when I first started, people were laughing and all that stuff, and I just wondered maybe they're just being nice.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that's what I thought to myself.
That's really weird.
Yeah. Had I been a dude, I'd be like, I was fucking killing it.
Yeah.
But as a woman who grew up in a lot of childhood trauma, I just thought they were laughing. I was like, maybe they're just being polite.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of childhood trauma was there?
My dad was abusive.
Oh, no way. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, he was abusive. And I didn't really now I turned it into comedy, but I didn't really realize he was abusive until I started comedy.
Like verbally abusive?
He's physically abusive.
Ugh.
To me and my mom.
I know.
Yeah. That's why I'm funny.
But that would make sense. I think your mom passed away, right?
Yeah. My mom passed away in 2011. My dad's still alive. Yeah.
Do you get this talk to him?
I talk to him sometimes online. Like I when I turned 45, I just realized I had to stop punishing him.
Oh, really?
So I was just like, hey, Dad, what's up?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And he's apologized and he's, tried to make amends and stuff.
It's hard to make amends with trauma.
That's my own thing I get to heal from, because he's going to be him, right? And a lot of our parents back in the day, they also had trauma. So they're just...
Oh, yeah.
They were just living off of it from their trauma.
Oh, you mean your dad had trauma? Oh, really?
Of course. Because, you grow up in the killing fields and you grow up in Khmer Rouge and... you know what I mean?
I can imagine.
And they weren't educated, so they weren't taught the way we are taught now on the internet about how to be gentle parents.
Right.
It's very different now.
How's your son, like mental health wise?
Oh, he's fine.
Really?
Because now the way we parent now is different. It's very
nice.
It's very child led.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I still have that tiger mom, Asian mom in me,
Nice. Yeah.
but I'm a little bit less because of the American way, right? Because of the
That's
gentle
good.
parenting, because of the allowing emotions and the allowing you to have an opinion.
Nice.
You know what I mean? And allowing you
Yeah.
to kind of speak up for yourself. I was never allowed to speak up for myself.
Oh, really?
No.
Me neither, to be honest.
Yeah, our parents weren't like, "What do you think, sweetie?"
Yeah.
Will they ever? Did your parents ever say to you at 5 years old, "What do you think?"
Right.
They were just like, "No, you're gonna do this."
Yeah. But sometimes the American way, the kids go around, "Fuck you, mom." So that's a little bit something.
Not like that. That's why you gotta have a line. You gotta balance it out.
Yeah.
And my son does he doesn't say that, but he's because he's in the green room a lot. He sees a lot of comics, and I give him a lot of freedom on the internet, so he sees
Nice.
he's more exposed to things. And sometimes I do have to tell him you need to tone it down.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Because he'll just be like, "What the fuck?" You know what I mean? And I'm like,
Oh, at 8?
Yeah.
That's pretty early. He's avant-garde.
Yeah. Yep. These kids, they're advanced.
Yeah, maybe that's not a bad thing because it wasn't around when we were kids.
Yeah,
So
they're
now
not sheltered. Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. And you obviously started working at the Chateau soon after that.
No, I started working at the Chateau in 2021.
Okay.
And then I left.
And came back?
Yeah, it's because I left a few times and came back.
Oh, why?
Mm-hmm. Because I would leave because I would have to travel for work or,
okay.
I have to do comedy or whatever it is. And then I come back because,
Oh, nice.
I want to make extra money or, you know what I mean?
Did you make good money there?
It's okay.
Oh. Was Irina still there when you first joined?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Irina and Felix have been there forever.
Felix owns it, so.
Why? Right.
So Irina has been there forever. She's not there now.
Yeah.
Irina doesn't work there anymore.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Sorry to hear that. Sorry, Irina.
Irina was cool. She was good. She was really good.
She got let go?
No.
Oh.
She decided.
Oh.
Irina didn't really need to work there. She just worked there because she liked it.
Oh, really? Oh.
She's not like the rest of us struggling artists.
Oh, does she have a fancy house or something?
No, she just, she married well.
Oh, okay.
She used to be a Playboy model.
What?
She's fine.
I didn't know that.
Irina?
Yeah.
She was a Playboy model.
Oh. Well, that would explain that would explain a lot of different things. Wow, that's awesome. So fast forward to now.
Uh-huh.
Wait, so it's just you and Felix now?
Me, Felix, Tatiana works there as the
Tatiana,
manager. Yeah, Tatiana's still there. And that's the three of us main people.
I see. How's it going?
Yeah, it's good. You learn a lot when you're a booker.
Yeah.
You just learn a lot because different personalities, or you just learn a lot how much people don't know the business of stand-up.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people just want to do stand-up, so they just want to perform.
Yeah.
They don't understand or want to understand or don't have the capacity to understand the business side.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot to it.
Yeah.
Until you are so great that you have your own manager and agent and they do the business side for you.
Mm.
Until then, you're your own manager and agent.
Right.
So you have to listen and pay attention and be well spoken and know how to talk to bookers and know how to submit yourself and sell yourself, right?
Yeah.
Which is something that a lot of comics don't have.
Yeah, I don't have that.
No. But when you talk and you correspond, you're professional.
Oh, thanks.
This is what I mean. They're not professional.
Oh, like
Do you understand?
No.
So instead, some people would email and they'd say this: "I'm looking for a spot this weekend."
Oh.
And it's like, "No, hi, love performing at your club. This is my bio. This is my credits. This is my link to my set."
Oh, I see.
It's just, "Hey, you got a spot for me this weekend?"
Oh, God.
Do you know what I'm saying? And maybe it's a comfortability. Maybe they've performed the club so many times that's just how they talk. But it's like, you still need to put a little bit of...
But like a younger comic, though, right?
I don't know.
Really?
You still got to put in a little bit of professionalism in it. You know?
No, that's true.
Because you're selling yourself, right?
Yeah.
So if you come at a booker unprofessionally, they're going to think you're going to be like that when you show up.
Mm.
Or if you're not if you're not timely with your response.
Yeah.
Or if you're not responsive at all.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Or when you're demanding, or when you're not self-aware and you don't know your place, or you don't know what lane you're in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a lot of self-awareness. At least that's my personal opinion. I mean, everybody do whatever makes you happy. I'm just stating my own personal.
No, that's true.
Experience.
No, I was just feeling guilty because I've been complaining a lot about the business side of it. Not you, but specifically.
Everybody complains about it. I complain. Everybody does. I complain about it because it's hard.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that part is the hard part.
Oh,
like that's. I mean, that's not performing is hard too. But I'm saying that's the part most people don't like to do. It's tedious.
Yeah.
Because you're emailing all these people and you're
Oh, I see.
You got to make a flyer. You got to promote yourself. You got to, and it's a lot.
Yeah.
And then you're like, are people sick of my face? You know what I mean? I'm promoting so much. Are they sick of my face? Are they sick of my flyers? Whatever. But there's people out there who they don't care if anyone is sick of their face.
Yeah, that's true.
They're just like, I'm here. Deal with it. That's good mindset too.
Yeah. That's true. Do you recommend that like comics like me kind of just have like a better attitude about it? Kind of like
I think it's normal to bitch and complain and be real with yourself. I think that's normal.
Oh yeah.
But then you just get out of it and you're like and you just put on your big girl panties and you go do it.
Oh, I see.
But it's like normal to hate it.
Oh, I see.
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
It's like have your moment and be like, fuck this, I hate it.
Yeah, but I didn't know that I was gonna hate it until I moved, and then I got like really deep into it.
The business part?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
You ever produce a show?
Nah.
I think every comic should produce one show.
I see.
To understand what it's like.
Yeah.
Because if you don't understand the production side, you complain a lot. We complain a lot about the production side. We're missing this and this and this. You know what I love? The funniest pet peeve I have is when comics show up to a show and it's like a small audience, but they did nothing to help fill the audience.
Right. Oh, right, yeah.
And you're not Chappelle. Like if Chappelle showed up, he would fill the audience, no?
Yeah, that's true.
So why are you complaining?
I know. Yeah, I never complain about that because I know I can't really bring many people. Yeah, that is a very stupid thing to do. Why would you complain about it?
Why would you complain about it? And there's people who do it. The show is small. And you're like, well, nobody's here to see you, though. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do they have like a big following on social media or something?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, what's the results, right? So the results is you have 1 million followers, but 0 people showed up. The result, yeah. I mean, not 1 million, but if you have a large following, some people have like 40, 50K, 80K, whatever, and like 2 people show up. You know what I mean? Because your following is not always in LA or in the state that you're performing. It's like all over the world. My point is just don't complain about it unless you are the one who can fill the seats.
That's true.
You know? And those are the things that I think comics don't, either they're in denial about or you just don't want to think about it.
Yeah.
But I just feel like those things set comics apart from, it's like the mentality and the attitude. You know?
Lynn, you're not talking to me, are you? Because I've been complaining a lot, so I feel like...
You haven't been complaining to me.
Oh, okay. I've been complaining to everyone.
That's hilarious. I haven't heard anything about you complaining.
Okay, thank God. So it's not about me.
You're hilarious. That's funny. Are you talking about me? Because I've been complaining. You're so aware of yourself.
Oh, no. Because
we all complain.
Oh, that's good.
We all complain. I'm just saying, complain and then change your attitude.
Got it. Yeah, I change my attitude. Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
Because we all have moments.
Yep.
Fuck, I complain. I'm like, fuck this. Listen, I'll be real with you guys. Like, I'll look at a really hot girl on social media who does really well and gets booked all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
And may not be as funny or may not write as many punchlines. But they do it. And at first I'm like, damn, that sucks. I have to work all hard and, you know what I mean? And write punchlines in order to get booked. And then I just be like, you know what? That's their hustle, though. And that's their path and that's their gift. And that's what they're good at. I just have to find my hustle and my niche.
That's true.
People are not coming to me for fucking crop tops. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're coming to me for something else. I just don't know what that something else is yet.
Oh, you mean their path is still legit even if their comedy is not very good?
Yeah, it's just their path. Because right now, internet personality is a big deal, right? And they know how to jump on the trend. And it's their time now.
Yeah.
Right? So if it's your time, you might as well capitalize on it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So They figured out, hey, listen, look, TikTok people like
That's
looking
true.
at me.
Yeah.
So why not? Listen, I'm telling you, Terry, the minute I look hot in a crop top, I will not be a comedian. I would just marry rich.
Yeah, that's what they should do too, and get out of the
Why would I
business.
be? Why would I be miserable on stage?
Yeah.
Bombing.
Yeah.
Well, I could just be on an island.
Yeah. That's true.
So my point is, we all have our triggers, and we all
Yeah.
complain. It's just what do we do about it after, you know?
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I have a lot of hate towards a lot of famous people who are not very funny, and then they don't really necessarily have like nice personalities either, and they're just like out there.
Oh
like,
no.
Huh?
I was like, oh no, they don't have nice personalities either.
Well, maybe I'm just judging them very much, but yeah. Well, okay, yeah.
But
yeah.
also, you know, but they can argue. The argument is always this, right? The argument is always, but comedy is subjective.
Yeah.
That's the argument.
Yeah.
Because what we're looking for is comedians,
Yeah.
punchlines. But there to them, it's like they don't need it because people find their personality funny.
Attractive. They attract a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, you just need to get asses in seats.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing.
That is true.
That's the whole thing. That's the business we're in. You sell movie tickets, you're gonna sell. Does your face sell whatever it is that you're doing?
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
To be completely honest, I've been doing a little bit better, just like texting people directly and then like bothering the shit out of them to come out to shows. That seems to work nowadays. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So if you're a newer comic, of
Yeah.
course, because people say I tried to promote, I posted it on social media, but we're way too new and not famous
Yeah.
to just post a flyer and think people will just show up.
Nobody
They don't do that.
Yeah.
Maybe the first time,
Yeah.
but then afterwards, they need more personal touch.
Yeah.
So they need you to email them directly. They need you
Yeah.
to text them directly. You know, and it's not really bugging them. It's just keeping them informed. Because honestly, like for me, I don't see everybody's stuff on my grid, on my Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
So if someone doesn't directly invite me, I won't even know.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
So I won't even know. I won't even see it. I
That's
can't
true.
keep up with everybody's shows.
Yeah.
So if someone directly says, hey, I'm doing a show at this time, if you can make it, then I'm more likely, oh, let me look.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we think we're on everybody's grid.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, exactly. Just get into people's faces more. Like be more honest
just be
about that.
more proud of what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
You just gotta be proud of what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like you're proud of the show you're in. You're proud of you're proud of your stand up. You're proud
Yeah.
of who you are as a person. Then there's no fear and hey, come to my show. I'm a
Yeah.
good comic. Come watch it.
Yeah.
And I will say this to be real. There are some shows that are probably not as great as other shows.
Yeah.
You just gotta know who to pick and choose and who to invite to what. And you gotta
Yeah.
strategize.
Yeah.
Your marketing. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
I tell comics that all the time. Like, don't
Yeah.
invite everybody to everything.
Right.
Some people,
Because you'll burn them out.
you'll burn them out.
Yeah.
And then, or some people, like if you have a big show at the Comedy Store, you're going to
Yeah.
invite everybody.
Yeah.
If you have a show like at a bar and you only want to have like 3, 4 to 5 people there or whatever,
Yeah.
then you'll invite these friends that
Right.
want to just come hang out and whatever, you know?
Yeah.
You're not going to invite an industry guest to your bar show.
Right, right.
You're going to invite them to your bigger shows.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with bar shows. I'm just saying how to strategize your
Yeah.
contacts, you know?
Yeah.
And again, if you're proud of what you're doing, you're not bugging anybody.
Yeah. Lynn, this might be a sensitive question because Felix, you probably know him very well, but
Yeah.
how do you enjoy working with Felix?
On a personal level, I love Felix.
Okay.
No, I really do.
He's
Because
nice
you
to
know what
me.
the thing is? He is. And you know what? He's improved so much. But here, I will say this though.
Sorry, I'll edit this out.
No, I understand where people are coming from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not so blinded where
Yeah.
like I don't know that.
Well, I don't think he has a bad personality, so.
No.
Yeah.
I think he jumped in and like head first and wasn't like just didn't understand how to do the business yet.
Oh, I see.
Is what happened. He just kind of shot himself in the foot.
Oh.
But that doesn't make him a bad human.
Huh.
It just makes him a human who didn't know what he was doing.
Oh, I see.
Do you understand? And made poor decisions.
Huh.
Because we all make poor decisions.
Oh, yeah.
And I understand you don't have to be an asshole about the poor decisions, right?
Right.
But it was just part of who he was, and he's very misunderstood.
Oh.
And like,
Huh.
but he's the type of person who like really has your back.
Really?
Yeah, like if he really has your back, once he starts trusting you.
Wow.
And he like he's he's improved so much. I even told him too. I was like, Felix, I'm really proud of you. You've improved a lot.
Improved on what?
Like he's just nicer to people.
As a human being?
No, really, yeah.
Oh.
Because we all make mistakes, and we all should have a chance to correct ourselves.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because and that's the thing too. Like when you're an owner, when you're famous, when you're whatever, people think you should be a certain type of way. They hold you to a standard. But then it's like let people be human too.
Oh.
That's how I see it, you know. But I'm not against what anybody says. I know that he has rubbed people the wrong way.
Oh yeah.
I'm very familiar with that.
Oh.
Me and him have gotten into fights. Like
really?
it's just part of who he is.
Oh, okay.
But now it's like, oh, he's misunderstood a lot.
Huh.
Yeah. And still finding his way and how to work the club and how to do it in a way that works for everybody. Like I want to create like a win-win.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I want the comics to have a good time.
Yeah.
I want the audience to have a good time. And I want the club to make money. So that's how it is too when you produce shows, right? You want the comics to win, the audience to win, and the venue to win.
Is it always like that? Is it sometimes?
That's how I do it.
Is it sometimes where the club loses money or?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Business, just because you're the producer or you own a club doesn't mean you're making money. And you carry most of the burden, right?
Yeah.
Because you got to pay the rent, you got to pay the venue, you got to pay the comics, you got to, or whatever it is, you got to book the people, and you got to fill the seat, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that's why I'm saying when we don't understand the business side of it, we're quick to
that's true.
judge it.
Yeah.
But look at us, we could barely pay our rent.
Yeah.
So imagine paying your rent plus a venue. It's a lot.
Mm.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, yeah. So with Felix, I understand where everyone's coming from. But I did tell him, like, we just have to rebuild the club.
Wasn't he a lawyer at one point?
He still is.
He still is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so he must not have financial issues. That's pretty cool.
I mean, he doesn't have financial issues. I don't know about his finances.
Mm.
I don't ask those questions.
Right.
It's none of my business. But, like, I know that he wants the club to be successful, and he wants comics to love the club.
Yeah.
So he just got off on the wrong foot.
Yeah.
So it just takes, and when you rebuild something, it's always like a slower process, right? Because now you got to rebuild.
Yeah.
It's not, yeah. But, I mean, listen, there's a business for you.
Mm. Well, sounds
There's
interesting.
comedy. Yeah. The business part, or
Yeah.
what's interesting?
Business part.
It's just a headache.
Are you kind of worried at all? Because a lot of people say that like the TV side of LA is kind of dead.
I was just talking about that. That's weird.
Oh, really?
So the thing is, what I see about that is that now that everything is so accessible and people can create their own things, like what you're doing right now, that's why it's harder to sell TV, because you can be someone who just does this and it be a hit, and then someone picks it up.
Yeah.
So in that sense, I like it, where you can create your own stuff now. You don't have to go through, whatever.
Yeah.
You can just put it on the internet.
That's true.
And it takes off.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about it. If you can create your own stuff, you shouldn't be worried.
You're not worried about just LA in general?
No.
That's good.
You know what I learned from performing in Minnesota, from my personal experience? You don't make money in LA as a comic. You make money on the road.
Oh, really? That would make sense.
LA people don't give a fuck about you being a professional. They can see Chappelle at the Upstairs in LA for $150. They can see Kevin Hart. They can see whoever at the Hollywood Bowl. But in Minnesota or in Oklahoma or whatever, they don't see that.
Wow, that's true.
So then when you're a talent, when you're a big talent, and when you're a talent that's good and you go to a different state, they don't see that a lot.
Huh.
But in LA, they're so jaded, they see a lot of talent. And New York.
Huh.
That's why it's hard to make it in LA.
I see.
So that's why the stars, they come to LA and they work their sets at the Comedy Store or whatever, and then they make their money on tour.
I see.
They're not making their money at the Comedy Store.
I didn't know that.
The Comedy Store doesn't pay you. No, they're just practicing their sets.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why I got banned. I'm sorry to make it about me.
Why would you ban it? Why?
I don't know. I said something about I wasn't even talking about the comedy store. I said some violent things about this one comedy club that just opened up.
Why'd you say violent things?
Because he was like berating me in front of everybody. Like he said that I like suck. Like, I was doing a set that I knew was good, so he was obviously being like a little bit like an asshole. So I said I was gonna kill him, but I wasn't gonna kill him. It was just... And then comedy store thought that I was talking about them. I'm sorry. Maybe I can.
You're gonna cut all this out.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm banned temporarily.
Okay. But you weren't even talking about them.
I wasn't talking about them. So that's why. So I just said it on social media, and then they thought I was talking about that. I was like,
so take it down.
I took it down.
Okay. Terry, why are you getting yourself into this shit?
I don't know.
Don't do that.
Yeah, I was just complaining. I don't think I should ever complain, even if that happened. Yeah.
You know what? There's a way to do it. And it's not complaining. So sometimes, okay, here's the thing. You got to think about it like this. Whatever you put on your social media, if a booker saw it, would they book you?
No.
Exactly. You don't ever want to be a liability.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you were to say something like, I had an experience at this club,
yeah.
This is what happened, and you come from responsibility, you always have to come from responsibility. Because we're always responsible for our own shit, right? I shouldn't have said this, blah, 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 but this is what happened. And then you end it with something you learned, something that's from the heart, from you. That's okay. But if you're just, unless that's your brand, unless your brand is just fucking trolling and shit talking and all that, and that's how you're getting your followers and fans.
Not really.
It just depends what you want your brand to be.
Right? You mean I can complain if that's my
Because some people complain about everything and they troll everything and that's their thing. They talk shit. And
okay.
They're booked because they talk a lot of shit. And that's their whole comedy. That's their whole persona.
That's nice.
Yeah, but if that's not your thing, people are going to get confused. Now it looks like you're bitching. But if, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Some people, that's their whole personality.
Huh.
I don't think that's your whole personality.
Right.
Is it? Unless it is. I don't know. I don't know you like that.
No, I've just been more honest about being angry at stuff that makes me angry. Because I don't think that club owner should have been like that.
No, they shouldn't have.
But, yeah, I guess I shouldn't have said I was going to kill him.
And you can do it privately, too, unless you really felt the need to publicize it.
I didn't have anybody to talk to.
No, I meant to them personally. Just be like, hey, dude, like, that's not what I meant. I didn't, just smooth it over with whoever that person is.
No, obviously he was an asshole, so I wasn't really going to smooth it over. I don't want to talk about it.
You cut all this out. You shouldn't put this up. But
Lynn, how's 2025 going? I guess your exciting things in plan for 2025.
2025. Oh God, it started out great. I'm in a relationship.
Oh,
that shit's hard. Yeah, relationships are hard, dude.
Yeah.
Relationships are hard. No, I'll take that back. Relationship. Just like stand-up and anything else, if you want to be good at it, it's not easy.
Oh, wow.
Okay? If you don't really give a fuck and you just kind of do it for fun, it's easy. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to do stand-up for fun? That shit's easy. You just go to open mic, you say a couple shit that you think is funny, you get easy laughs, and you're like, I'm a comedian, But if you want to be great at it, it's not easy. So are relationships. If you're in a relationship just to fuck around and you don't really need to make it work. If it ends, it ends. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's easy.
How'd you mean?
Facebook dating.
Oh, really? Wow. You're very creative in how you go about that.
Well, because, I was on Facebook dating because I was going through like a little situationship heartbreak. So I went on it for fun. And then I met a lot of bullshit people. And then I just finally said, you know what? No, I want a real relationship. And then once I said that, it's so crazy. I met him like that same week. Yeah, it was crazy.
Manifestation.
I know. And the universe was probably knew also that I was ready for it.
Huh.
That's like crazy. I really meant it when I said it. Because a lot of us say things, we don't really mean it, And I think this time I really no, I want a meaningful long-term relationship. Did I know how hard it would be? I knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't know. Because I was single for so long, right? So when you're single for so long and you're, like, how long you been single?
For a very long time.
Okay, imagine all of a sudden you have a new girlfriend. Now you got to think about her needs and what she likes and how you got to adjust yourself and how you got to work with each other and, you know what I mean? How to make each other, how to you be your best self.
Oh, it sounds like it's really serious.
It's a serious relationship.
Oh. What's his ethnicity?
He's white.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
I love Eminem. You know how I don't know if you know, but I love Eminem. That's like my dream man.
Yeah.
And he kind of like resembles him a little.
Wow,
It's
really?
weird. I'll show you his picture.
That's
It's
a catch.
really weird. I mean, he's not. I mean, he's like Eminem's cousin. You know what I mean? It's not like. You've seen his picture,
Does
Terry.
he rap?
No. Have you seen his picture?
No.
You haven't seen him on social media?
Does it come to your shows?
He's barely started coming to my shows.
How long have you been dating? Oh wow, he's a very handsome looking man.
Thank you. That's him. He's all right. He's 31.
What?
How old are you?
30. I forgot. 30. I'm pretty old. Much younger than me.
I'm pretty
Jesus
old.
Christ.
He's 31.
Wow, congratulations.
I wrote a joke on Instagram that said, I'm so single that when people see me with a man, they say congratulations.
Oh,
who's that?
Police?
Who?
The police?
Why?
I don't know. Sometimes the police come here and ask me weird stuff. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Are you Jason
No,
or Terry Boo?
I'm Terry Boo.
Terry Boo, sorry about that. Got a bunch of people calling. They're worried about you.
Okay.
So not in a bad way, not in any trouble or anything, but they just want us to check in on you and see if we can offer you any kind of resources, make sure you're okay.
No, are you the Burbank Police Department?
We're with the mental health team.
Yes, so this is the third time somebody came, but there's nothing wrong with me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
You not open any kind of resources, talking to anybody?
I'm open to resources.
Okay.
But I have a guest right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have a good phone? We can call you or email you?
Yeah.
You have a business card? What you got?
Yeah.
Sorry about that, ma'am.
No problem.
Thanks, Terry.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Appreciate
Have a
it.
good one. Bye.
That's cool. You got that on tape.
I know, right? I'm a badass.
Why are they worried about
I
you?
am a
You
badass.
yelling? Are you being mean?
No, it was because I got some kill somebody. Yeah.
From that one time you said you were gonna
And
kill
then
somebody?
my friend, I guess, took a screenshot of it and then sent it to the Burbank Police Department.
You text somebody and said you were gonna kill somebody?
I didn't text anybody. I put it on Instagram.
Oh,
Yeah, and I took it down. But then a
you're
while.
not really gonna kill anybody.
No, it was a joke. It wasn't even a joke. It was just like an angry post.
Oh, don't do that. See, now you know, don't do that no more.
Yeah.
Some people be taking that shit seriously.
Well, that's funny. In
Do you
itself,
really
like-
feel like killing him though?
No, he was just like, no, I don't know.
You were just mad.
Kill anybody, man.
Listen, I think about killing people all the time.
Oh, really?
That's
good.
my inner
Not just
demon.
me.
I don't do it, but I think about it.
I think everybody does.
I think about it
Oh, really?
all the time. It's people who piss me off. I'm just like, I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker. I don't really want to shoot him and have him be in pain. I just want
course.
to have a gun that I shoot him and they vanish. No, really. I don't want them to be hurt.
Yeah,
I just want you to vanish.
I know.
That's all. I want a vanish gun. Pew! And you just gone.
That's a nice thought. Is that your son? Can I see his picture again?
This is my son.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't, I guess, strike me as half Indian, but yeah, he's very good
Yeah.
looking.
Thank you. Yeah, his dad was cute.
What's his last name?
Son.
Oh, really?
hmm
Oh.
I'm not giving him his dad's last name. But this has been a very interesting conversation.
Yes,
very
thank you so
open.
much for coming here.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time, Lynn.
Thank you. You good? Oh, you good? You okay?
I'm good, but we can do. I'm not sure if you need to go because we are three, but we don't.
I
have
don't
to.
care.
Oh, really? Nice. You're a life coach. I saw it.
No.
No, I saw something on LinkedIn. You're not. a life
Oh, LYFE.
coach. Yeah.
That's what they call the restaurant. My restaurant was
Oh,
called
never
Life
mind.
Kitchen. Bro, I don't want to life coach nobody. I do not want to life coach anybody.
But you also sorry about that. You worked at Ginia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How was that? I love Ginia.
You know,
It's one of my favorites.
I opened the restaurant. I was a manager, restaurant opening manager at
Wow.
downtown LA.
Oh no way!
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap! There's one Ginia pretty close to here, Studio City.
Mm-hmm. There's one in Burbank too.
Oh, there is.
Mm-hmm. The Studio City one is the original one.
Oh no way! Yeah.
That one has the best one because
Oh.
the chef
Yeah.
he works that one.
Huh. My mom and I went there and she was visiting.
Bro, restaurant managing is not for me. I'm good at it,
Yeah.
but you have to be married to the job.
Is it that hard?
It's not hard for me, but it's like you have to be so committed. You have to be really committed. It's hard to restaurant manage and do comedy
Oh yeah.
and have a kid. Oh, we were talking about relationships.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's hard.
Well, it sounds like it's
You're
getting toward the
serious.
right direction.
Yeah, you know, there. I'm not gonna lie. There's times when I'm just like, dude, what business do I have being in a relationship?
Mm. What do you mean? You can date.
I can, but I'm just like, what the fuck, dude? And I don't know if I just make things hard or if things are just hard.
Mm.
Like at first, I was like, is stand up really hard or am I just making it hard? You know what I mean? Is parenting really hard or am I just making it hard? But all those things are hard.
Is parenting hard?
Fuck yeah, you want? For me, it is. I'm not naturally a good parent.
Oh really?
You know, how some people are like the TikTok moms and stuff. They're like so good at it. You know, they're like, oh look, they're just born to do this shit. I'm not born to do this. I'm not born to like build snacks and put it in different.
Like be nurturing?
Like I can be, but I'm more of a dad.
Oh really? Maybe you're like more masculine.
I am more masculine.
Oh really? Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I am more masculine. You can't tell. I'm a lot more
I
masculine
don't
than.
know.
I'm
you
not
can't
like
really tell from
I'm
looking
not
at
like
it.
butchy, but
Huh.
I have masculine vibes. I just had to have that, you know, to survive
Mm.
my whole life. You know?
Does your boyfriend get along with your son?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's very important.
I know
Yeah.
that is very important.
Yeah.
Which is very, very helpful for me.
Yeah.
You know, it's just hard to. I just never been in a relationship as a career woman, like with finding my dream career, which is show business, stand-up comedy, and having a relationship. This is my first time.
Oh yeah.
You know, but I will say, like, when you're in the right relationship, it's gonna be hard, but they don't make you feel like you're a nightmare. Because I can be a real bitch.
Really?
Yeah. Every ambitious woman can be a real bitch.
Really?
Have you dated a really ambitious woman before?
No. Oh, actually, nah. She was not that ambitious.
You crack me up. Your laugh is so funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But why do you say that? It doesn't make sense to me. Why would an ambitious woman be a bitch?
Not bitch, but like just a little more demanding. Because they know what they want, right? So my problem was, I'll just speak for myself. So my thing was I didn't understand how to be different in relationship and in business. Okay, so in business, I'm assertive. You have to be assertive, straightforward. You had to kind of hold your own in a masculine world, right? I took that same person into a relationship. And men in relationships don't want you to be masculine. They don't want me to be masculine like that. They want me to be gentle and kind and soft, and so they can be masculine. Yeah. You get it?
Yeah.
I had to learn that.
Oh.
Because it wasn't natural for me to be. I'm not naturally soft.
Oh, interesting.
And gentle. What the fuck is that? Like, I'm not naturally like that. I had to learn to be like that.
Wow.
I had to bring that side out of me.
Interesting. I think I'm exactly the opposite.
You're a more gentle person?
Yeah, I'm very feminine all my life.
Have your girlfriends been feminine too? Or are they more masculine?
Mix of both.
I've been feminine all my life.
Yeah.
But you don't date men?
Nah.
At all?
Nah.
You're not attracted to them?
Recently, I've been finding some younger guys like, oh, that guy's very good looking.
But you're not sexually attracted to them?
No, I don't want to. No.
That's how I am with women.
Oh,
like,
really?
I find them attractive, but I'm not sexually attracted to them.
Right.
I wish, man. No.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, I was thinking that it must be very hard for you right now to juggle the comedy and the relationship and the boy.
Mm-hmm. I can tell. Now I understand that, like, why men leave women for a big career. And then why women leave a big career for a family. You know what I mean?
Why?
Because it's hard to have all of it.
Oh, I see.
It's hard to juggle all of it. So now I understand why they feel like they have to give up one or the other.
No, because you
They
can't.
don't. They don't have to. But I'm saying I understand why people feel like it sometimes. You know. And it's even harder if you don't have a supportive partner. Luckily, my boyfriend's like really supportive.
Wow.
But I can see how if they're not supportive, it's hard. You know.
What does he do?
He's a bartender.
Really?
He's not a comic.
Downtown LA?
No, he does his own bartending gigs.
Oh.
And sometimes he bartends at the Chateau. Like, he just started.
What? No way.
No, he just started training there in
Huh.
case they need like an extra hand.
Oh, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm. We make it work, Terry. I can't wait to be rich. It's my whole goal.
Well, at least you get to see him at work.
I get to see him a lot. I see him a lot.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Does he know Felix?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I just want to be rich. That's my whole goal.
Yeah.
That's my whole. I'd rather be rich than famous.
Me too.
I'd rather have money
Yeah.
than fame. You know,
Fame seems kind of.
unless it goes hand in hand. Unless
Yes.
it's like, I need to be famous to have. But
Right.
whatever. Like my priority right now is finances is to be rich.
Nice.
I don't know what it's gonna be like when I am rich. You know,
I can totally see you as some kind of
like an exec.
like a duchess. Yeah.
Like a duchess.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What does a duchess do?
Oh, like a rich, powerful person.
That just makes all the decisions in the back and
Yeah.
never says a word
Yeah.
to the little people.
Yeah. I'm not sure if this character even exists.
I love it. I can't wait to be rich. Anyway, if you're done, don't make me sit here and like try
Well,
to.
thank you, Lynn. This was great. We should do it again.
Awesome. And where is this going up?
Um,
You put it on YouTube? What do you put
I
it
put
on?
it on YouTube and Instagram.
Look at you.
I do the auto captions, and sometimes it comes out completely inaccurate. Yeah.
Well, this one you're gonna have to edit.
Edit, yeah.
You were like, I don't need to edit any. No, you're gonna have to edit some stuff
Yeah.
out in this
Yes.
one.
We talked. Well, we said a lot of positive things about Felix, so that's good. Thanks.
It is good. Thank you
Yeah.
for having me. It was fun.
Appreciate it.
I love podcasts. It's hard to keep up with though.
It is, because I need to edit a whole bunch of shit. But anyways, if you could send one last message to your future self, what would you say to yourself?
My future self?
You're a rich duchess looking back.
Oh my God. That's such a great question.
Thank you.
You know why? Because most people ask about what would you say to your child self,
Oh, well.
right? Most people ask,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
would you say to your past self?
Yeah.
What would I say to my future rich self?
Yeah.
It all worked out.
Oh,
It's
nice.
all going to work out.
Nice.
Don't quit.
Yeah.
Wow. That is such a powerful question, Terry.
Oh, thank you.
I'm going to write about that.
Huh.
I was told that I'm not mysterious enough.
Okay.
Like I'm too open.
Oh, you are?
That's what I was told. They told me to be a
To be
little
really honest with you, I thought you were really quiet. But you actually told me that I was really quiet.
I'm quiet.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm saying on social media and stuff, like I'm very open.
Oh, I see.
And some people are like, maybe you should be more mysterious
Mm.
and not be so open about how you think and how I feel.
Hmm.
But I don't badmouth anybody or anything like that. And I
Nice.
give, and I'll be like, oh, these are some tips on how to produce a show.
Yeah.
And some people are like, why would you do that?
Hmm.
But why wouldn't I? Just because you give tips to people, I feel like if they are not meant to do it, they still can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because everyone has different gifts. You could give me tips all you want on how to produce a podcast,
Mm.
and I will still not be as good as you.
Mm.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's just not my thing.
Right. So you would rather freely give it away?
Yeah, like I can
Yeah.
give it away, and
Huh.
they can try it, but if it's not their gift, it's still not going to come out the same. Because it's not my vibe. It's not me, right?
So you're giving out for people.
It's just giving like mechanics.
Huh.
It doesn't mean it's all going to come out the same. Does that make
Yes.
sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like art, yeah. So anyhow, yeah, that's what I would tell my future self. Look at you. I love that question. Don't quit and it'll all work out.
Yes. That applies to me too. Future Terry Boo.
Yes.
All right, we gotta keep it.
Bye.
Thank you, Lynn. Yay, thanks, Lynn.
This
It's
camera's
great.
so clear.
It's pretty good, right? It's pretty old.
It is?